There is a lot of people denying evolution, and the funny thing is like we are already experiencing it. One of the proofs that evolution exists is antibiotic resistance, and that is what we are going to be talking about today. This is Monterey, and welcome to your Cosmic Kingdom. A few months ago I found this video from the Harvard Medical School, and it's a very interesting one. So, the problem with evolution is that to see their effects in the human scales, you need so much time that it's very difficult, because when a mutation happens, you need so many generations to actually see if it's viable and it will survive and is going to be better than the rest of the other individuals, that is practically impossible to observe evolution in human scales. This team in Harvard were really smart, and they found organisms which lives are really short, and they can have many generations in days, and those organisms are bacteria. So in this video you will see a massive petri dish, like 2 feet 4 feet wide, so it's like half a meter, almost 2 meters, a meter and a half wide. They just divide this petri dish into different sectors. So in the first sector, marked as 0, they don't have any antibiotics. Then on the first one, marked as 1, they have a small amount of antibiotics that prevent Escherichia coli to be grown. And then they increase this amount from 10 to 100 and to 1,000. And they just put a lot of bacteria in the first place. The bacteria is going to be seen as white, and you can see how the bacteria starts growing and growing when there is no antibiotic. And the bacteria live on these two different areas on each side of the massive petri dish because there is no antibiotic. And they try to cross, they allow the bacteria to move inwards. They try to move there, but there is antibiotic and the bacteria die, and that's why they don't flourish. But at some point, now, on the right, you will see there is one individual, there is a mutation that is able to fight antibiotics. And because it's a mutation, and it's like successful, it spreads over the first level of antibiotics. And on the left side is happening the same. Again, you need some individual that is super resistant to cross to the next level of 100, but it's already happening, as you can see in the video. And the last part, the level of 1,000, is the most difficult one, but again, it's found, they are able, because in this video there are so many generations of bacteria going on, that one of them may have a mutation and allow them to be super resistant to antibiotic. And this is the family tree of these bacteria, in which you can see all the mutation, because it's so clearly seen in the video that it's very easy to see all these mutations going on. And so this proves two things. First of all, yeah, evolution is happening, and you can actually measure it and see it with your own eyes. It's not something that like old school or wherever. You see it with your eyes. I can put you a video and where you can see evolution. I just dare anyone on the web just to show me a video of creationism. Okay? First one. And the second one is like, you need to be very careful with antibiotics, but because as you see, bacteria get really resistant. And so when your doctor says you need to have your antibiotic treatment till the end, you need to take it till the end, because you need to exterminate every single individual in your own body. Otherwise, there may be a mutation, and you may be creating a super germ, a super bacteria that may annihilate us all. Well, that's an exaggeration, but you see the point, okay? I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cosmic Kingdom, and see you guys next week. Bye-bye!